Taoiseach, nobody's against investment and Ireland is open for business. We all know that. But your treatment of cuckoo funds and putting their needs over those of ordinary citizens has literally made an international laughingstock of Ireland. And now you're trying to take an entire generation locked out of affordable housing for fools. Well, Taoiseach, there are no fools out there. That's the truth. You've had a lot to say there, but you didn't answer my question. So if I might, Ceann Comhairle, I will attempt again. Firstly, can you confirm that Ministers Darragh O'Brien and Donoghue will meet and make a presentation to these cuckoo funds? Is that roadshow going to happen? And did you know about it and did you approve it? Who are your ministers proposing to meet? And what are they offering to these funds to entice them to Ireland? I would like you to answer those questions, Taoiseach, because those are the important matters that arise when we discover that far from learning any lessons, here we go again, a Fianna Fáil-led government and cuckoo funds.
Thank you very much. Taoiseach.
You say the country is open for investment. What do you mean? I mean, what do you mean, through the chair? There's a lot of bluff and bluster coming from you repeatedly on housing, with nothing to back it up. I mean, you end up every time, through the chair, every time the Deputy or Minister Broin brings in legislation on affordable housing, we get this repeated negativity and opposition from Sinn Féin to the legislation until, wait for it, what happens when the division bells ring? Sinn Féin meekly go in and support the affordable housing legislation, despite all the bluster, all the hype and all of that. So the Deputy opposite says we're open for investment, but by the way, we don't want any institutional investment whatsoever. You want a no-go area, and that's the point. And equally, I make the point that the Deputy did say that, you know, who are we taking for fools? Who is the Deputy taking for fools? Given the extraordinary, repeated and consistent opposition to housing projects all over the country, denying ordinary people access to housing development after development, which is rank hypocrisy. That's going on in this House for far too long. There is no roadshow to attract any cuckoo funds. And as I said the point, just want to say, the government did agree today that owner-occupier guarantee
are the ministers to meet with these
by the
funds?
government in
Yes or
terms
no?
of legislation.
You haven't answered.
And I think this intervention is totally out of order.
You haven't. Well, lots of things are. What's out of order is your ministers running and cosying up to cuckoo funds in the midst of a housing crisis. That's out.
It's not true. Not true.
Please. Please.
I asked the questions and they haven't been answered.
Please. Deputy Alan Kelly, please.
Taoiseach,
Get your boss to answer the questions then.
get back a bit of time there.